walk by. They're perfectly free to walk by the door. This moved. Sorry I'm late. What's going on? That's what's going on. I did that last week too. It's an odd change. I need to figure out what it's doing that. Come on, Discord, stop advertising to me in that spot. You're interfering with the natural flow of things. And I really didn't ask for you to advertise to me to begin with. Alright, my advertising is done. Let's get on with the story. I don't know that we're ready to do Dr. Bryson, because that is the Leviathan DLC. Tachanka is going to advance storyline. Attican Traverse, we probably can do. Herberus Attack, Prototype Components. I think we should be able to do that. I'll have to look up whether or not we can do that before or after Tachanka. Some of these are restricted to before and after other events. So let me do a quick check.
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said,
Reese,
Howdy RP.
welcome aboard. Or Doug. Or both. I can never tell who's at the keyboard until you start talking. Oh, did Microsoft
Reese and
turn down my mic
D.O.G
again?
Gaming said, You're really quiet today, got you maxed and can barely hear yet.
Yeah, Microsoft turned my microphone down again. Sorry. I keep forgetting that when Microsoft updates, they do that. That should be better.
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, Reese today. Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, Bot is really loud. Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, though.
Yeah, Fembot is really loud. I can affect her quite a bit. Let me go
Reese
into
and
her roles.
D.O.G Gaming said, much better.
Let's set her volume down about that far. That should set her back a little bit. Right now I'm checking on the missions to make sure that I don't have to wait till after.
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, Bot is fine now though that your voice is louder.
Okay, the Citadel power grid is recovered onto Chunka, so the Blue Suns stuff I can do here on the Citadel, or at least the start of it. N7 Cerberus attack and the Attican Traverse Rachni. I want to make sure that I've got all my missions planned. It does say N7 Attican Traverse, right? No, it says N7 Cerberus attack, because I pay so much attention. That's also on Tachunka.
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, I'll poof, gotta take the dogs out.
Alrighty. Yeah, my dogs gave me the runaround this morning. They went out and did their their piddle, and then they walked around for half an hour enjoying the sun but didn't do anything else. I guess, they did dog things. Well, let's do the rest of this blood pact thing here on the I don't want to go to the Normandy.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you? Oh, Commander Shepard. If that's what you think, I'll find them some room.
So my family can dock?
Commander Shepard says your family's cleared. Just tell them to hurry.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you so much.
Always do the right thing. So many people. That wall's going to get very full.
Excuse me, what was your name again?
Victor.
Christophe Vasseur. Good to meet you. How long have you been here?
I don't know. I'm not...
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, sniffing always more important than ing. Gotta make sure they know exactly where all the squirrels went.
Exactly, Reese.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Arya seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you
Kerzo said,
Right. Why
"Hi,
don't you
how
just
are
tell me
you
this
doing?"
yourself?
Hey, Kerzo, how are you doing today, buddy? I'm doing pretty good.
Needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned.
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Let's check on those Metagel supplies. Yes, sir. And have we heard anything from the hospital? The surgeons there are all busy. Keep on it. Some of these wounded don't have much time.
Kerzo said, "I'm okay, thanks."
Shepard,
What's happening?
we convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war, it's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
You are looking at VI Model 1.7 AGB, Commander Shepard. Please see a store clerk to unlock a demo of this model.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI?
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer. There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together. Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things? My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
7%?
I come pre-installed with a flight sim of the SSV Normandy. Got any pets? You look like a Varrot person.
7%. That's just
Kerzo
pitiful.
said, "What did you think of Andromeda? I really enjoyed the game."
I have mixed feelings about Andromeda, Kerzo. It's a fun game, but I don't like it as a Mass Effect game. If that makes sense.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Where is the other...
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
Is the other person at the embassy? Oh no, it's at
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
I think I'm in the right place. Because security is up here somewhere, right?
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk about you releasing Jonas Sedaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the C-Sec outpost. My assistant will connect to Sidera's cell from there. Then call me back.
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, "Howdy Kerzo."
Where is the outpost? Because this is Spectre Outpost. That's Udina.
Kerzo said, "Hi Reese."
The outpost at the Presidium Common, isn't it?
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Presidium Common, and it's down the hall.
Kerzo said, "Do you think because Shepard was not in game?"
Not having Shepard was part of it, but it wasn't all of it.
Quick, hands behind your back. Over here in a minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Bloodpack's leader. Arya
See, everybody here in the first 3 games, they had real personalities.
Not the best start to our friendship, Carl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back.
In Andromeda,
Like I beat you up or something.
This better be on the up and up.
everybody was...
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected.
All the personalities were very surface level. Nothing was very deep.
Want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Bloodpack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. Yes.
Kerzo said, "Yet I know what you mean."
Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice. Don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh. Good work, Nell. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
I did like the idea that the Andromeda fleet left between Mass Effect 2 and 3. So they really didn't know what happened during the Reaper invasion.
Herself, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
But it was just...
Who's that spying on me now?
it became very frustrating. And there were times when the mission...
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
The mission directives were very vague.
And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
You have to move on.
And I will, once all my enemies are dead. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second-in-command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list, and you don't have a receipt. I don't even think we carry that version anymore.
Listen, I don't need a new model, store credits, or anything. I just want my money back.
There's nothing I can do without a sales record of some kind.
I can go get the warranty book for my car.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
Look, he's not gonna leave. The sooner you refund him, the sooner you go home.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get this over with. Here, I sent you a full refund.
Really?
Yes.
You mean it?
Of course I do.
A full refund?
Yes, congratulations. The whole 15 credits.
Oh, wow.
Hey, thanks.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
15 credits. Look at how much we pay for stuff. Oh my lord. Alright, assault rifle, ultralight materials. That's something I need.
Agor Munitions, for deals you never see coming. Please obey all local government restrictions when purchasing protective Agor Munitions will show in your welcome to Cipertine Armory.
All Citrotine Armory products include a lifetime guarantee for performance. See our extranet site for details. Professional grade equipment at reasonable prices. We appreciate you.
AM Trading Limited.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
I really appreciate management doing it. My husband's away on duty right now.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
SMG ultralight materials. Need that too.
Shoot smart. Shoot Nosastra. All licensed. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Professional Discount.
Anyway, would you like to make a purchase?
Yes.
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality exist? That kind of thing.
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's got to be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotion.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity. But you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Teaching a robot how to fall in love.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount. For the best in the business, come to Casa.
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount.
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance.
For the best in the business, come to Casa.
The Iron Man suit.
Come to Casa.
In all but name.
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women.
You know, that's not a bad bonus either. 30% recharge speed and 30% increase in damage. Hey, Zarin!
Siren the Gamer
50,000. That's a
said,
little
"Hi
expensive.
Rob." Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, "Hi Siren." Siren the Gamer said, "Hi Reese."
Isn't Liara out here somewhere? Because if I can talk to Liara before I talk to this general, I have one more shot at more I thought Liara was out here somewhere, but I guess it's not until the next main mission set. Just look for any more talk opportunities before I talk to him.
Siren the Gamer said, "Do you think a Borg cube could take out a Leviathan?"
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one he's never even fired. I love our friends, but we are not combat material.
I can't sit around watching what's happening to Earth anymore.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks? Who was that?
Siren the Gamer said, "Leviathan."
Yeah, I
Overcharging for goods, denying
I think the Leviathan has some advantages that ultralight pistol materials, please. Thank you.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full service warranties.
Aha! That's 25,000 that I definitely need to spend.
Elcos Combine. If it exists, we carry it.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full service warranties. Elcos Combine.
Now I just need to find the fish.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
Please visit any of our Elcos Combine affiliate branches for any and all personal needs. Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Koi!
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind. At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart. Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
I don't know that I need that, but probably want that.
Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
Alright, now this armor is the Dragon Age in space armor.
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart. Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind.
I don't know where they came up with this armor. It's got to be tied into some other EA game. I don't do a lot of melee fighting. But this one gives you the 30 power damage, 20% for shields, and just a 10% recharge rate. I might come back for this. I guess I've gotten as much as I'm going to in terms of Paragon increase.
Commander Shepard.
General Araka. I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now, reinstated.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through. We've got to keep chasing things.
Hey, see now I go over and talk to this black market weapons dealer.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with a bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers are through.
So, what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns.
You see, I was able to make a deal with him by saying I could bring him something in return. However, in order to get something for him, we're going to have to go somewhere. Let's see if I can do the heating unit stabilizers.
A lot of new animes had dropped this April.
Is it new stuff or new for the American market? Let's see if the heating unit stabilizers can be done before Tachanka. Because if I can do that before Tachanka, maybe we can go do that.
Zyron the Gamer said, new to the American market.
I'll have to check it out, because I really like when new stuff gets brought over. It used to be great when we got to see the dubbed stuff from Japan, because they were very... When they did subtitled stuff, it was always very loyal to the original. And lately, they've been trying very hard to get the dubbed content loyal.
Want any recommendations?
Yeah, if you want to put some recommendations over on my Discord, that would be great. There should be a link to the Discord in the description. Both me and my oldest daughter are huge anime fans.
Zyron the Gamer said, okay, Japan doesn't do any dubbing. Zyron the Gamer.
No, they don't, but the studios...
All localizers.
The studios here in America are trying very hard to get loyal adaptations because the fans are very unhappy with the dubbing that changes the story, and you'll see a large number of fans who would only buy the subtitled titles as opposed to the dubbed titles, because the subtitled stuff was almost always loyal to the original script, where the dubbed stuff would change what was being said in the program. And the studios here in America are actually finally
Siren the Gamer
trying to catch up with that.
Thing for decade.
Oh yeah, okay. The heater units are not available until after Priority Tuchanka, so we are not going to be able to do that. But we can do the Attican Traverse. We might be able to do Irun. Nope. Also not available till
Siren
after.
the Gamer said,
So,
a prime example of this, the botch localization, is Miss Koibashi Dragon Maid.
well, I noticed it way back. I was a fan of the original Sailor Moon series, and which is strange from a big military guy like me, but yeah, I thought it was very well done. It tells a actually very good story, and then the American version was very different. Okay, so neither Irun or heating units can be done until after Priority Tuchanka. The Attican Traverse, however, is not listed as being unable to be done prior to Tuchanka. So I think that's where we're going to be going. Yeah, the only prerequisite for it is Priority Surkesh, which we've already done. Mr. Marty! Welcome aboard, my friend.
Marty said, good and happy Monday, Rob and chat. Siren the Gamer said, do you have dedicated anime channel?
I do not have a dedicated anime channel on my system. I don't have regular cable. All we've got is internet and a few streaming services. But what I do is, I'll go to subscribe to Crunchyroll to get the newest stuff. And then I'll turn the subscription off after I've watched the stuff that I'm interested in. That way I'm only subscribed for...
Said. I mean on the Discord channel, sorry.
Oh, I don't have a dedicated section for it yet, but I should add a channel for it. You're one of the first people who's brought up anime in chat.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Let's make sure that we've talked to everybody.
This is how it has to be.
Who we've Ken, we have. It is time to leave. Aboard the Normandy. Go up and visit our fish. Hello, fishes. Now, we put an automatic fish feeder in here. I'm going to click on that, but I didn't have to because there's an automatic fish feeder in here. Check for mail. I'm ready to discuss that pet project I mentioned when we spoke at Purgatory. Oh, I could go do that. That might be worth doing instead of going across the galaxy. But let's go down to engineering. Not engineering, I need to go down to the shuttle bay. To do some weapons modifications. No, I want to use the workbench. This is ultralight materials. So it's a little bit more accurate than a normal submachine gun pistol. And a lot lighter. And then we modify you. This allows bullets to pierce. This is increased accuracy. I don't need piercing. I need to lighten the load. Yep.
Zyron the Gamer said, I also put 2 no Eki animes that has uncensored censored very sons.
Oh, nice. Buy pistol submachine gun mods as well as armor. Metagel upgrades. Alright, what do we got in here? It's some ugly stuff, huh? I can actually afford some Spectre stuff, huh? I can make the assault rifles even lighter. See, this is the ultimate goal, is to lighten everything.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
I'll definitely take a model of the Citadel. Yeah, definitely don't need any Cerberus armor. Ashley already doesn't trust me. And now it's even lighter, right? Because by upgrading the type of ultralight materials, it automatically goes to the next type. Okay.
Zyron the Gamer said, I liked Alpha Shaylee in the first game.
I like Ashley better than Caden. But that's not saying much. Caden has a likable backstory.
Zyron the Gamer said, killed asterisk.
Killed. See, to me, here's the deal. Caden has a likable backstory, but he has no character arc.
Loco! You see that Krogan female? Up close and personal. I think the male's got the pretty gene. You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors.
Ashley has a pretty decent backstory, but she's got a very good character arc through the series.
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah. He was the reason I joined the Marines. It was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
Oh, she's very xenophobic at the start.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Siren the Gamer
Maybe
said
no more shuttle crash.
she came off
No promises
xenophobic.
now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. And go to his head.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So, I'm a loco, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
See, if you get to know all the characters by talking to them, you understand why she's xenophobic. And if you follow her through her character development, she gets past that xenophobia and actually develops into a great person in the story.
Are you Bray?
The great Commander Shepard. And me without my autograph book.
Save it. Just take me to Aria.
Follow me.
So where is she?
Shepard.
Siren the Gamer said, "You'll have to do a me let's play where she survives."
How dramatic.
There are too many eyes and ears.
Yeah, she's really worth it. If you just follow her initial track, you would expect her to be practically like a Cerberus girl. But by the end of the story, she is 100%
What's your plan?
a real strong, wholehearted character. She is, if you're the good guy, you know, the Paragon player, she is 100% who you wanted to be.
He's the one who ousted me.
Don't know him.
The elusive man's top military strategist and best kept secret. But all you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
Sounds familiar.
Shepard, I know my reputation. I know I'm hated. I ruled Omega with an iron fist. But the people were free. Their lives were theirs. I preserved that. This man took all that away, and he is going to pay. When Omega is mine again, I'll give you everything. I've got ships, mercs, Ezo, all yours for the war.
What's the catch?
Siren the Gamer
I have
said,
objections to
not only that but on Siren's base mission she kills the Krogan partner which I had to reload.
Oh, that's entirely based on how much Paragon you've got at the time.
I want you all to myself. Bray will provide coordinates to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. Ari and I will meet you on the command ship. Can't wait to see what all the fuss is.
Siren the Gamer said,
Yeah, your best bet is to put off that mission as long as possible. Do as many other missions as you can to build up your Paragon, so that when you get to that mission, your Paragon's as high as possible. You'll be able to talk Wrex down, and nobody has to die. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. I got to go check on my laundry. I encourage everybody, grab yourself a fresh drink, get a snack, stretch your legs. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes.
Siren the Gamer said, okay. HKA rendition said, let's go.
Okay, that's still damp, so I will let my jeans continue to dry. Hope everybody got a snack. Oh, look at that. She's got some Turian ships. She's got some Earth ships. Might even be a Asari ship in there. Kind of makes sense, yeah. Well, let's see. Now that I've got a 119%. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the sniper rifle off just because I'm going to have plenty of firepower with these 3 guns and still have massive power recharge rates. Four points. I'm going to be able to upgrade either of these 3. Or I can save those points and hope that at the end of this I can master either of these 2. Let's hope for the end of this mastering these 2. Damage bonus or health and shield bonus. She's a damage. Yeah, area strikes me as the type of Asari who was a commando before she became a criminal. Okay, I can get 2 points in Reeve, or 1 point in Reeve and 2 points in Flare. What would 2 points in Flare look like? 960 damage, 200 newtons for a 6-meter radius, or 16 seconds. That's the recharge
00 Core said, "Hello Rob." 00 Core.
Zero,
said,
welcome aboard.
"Hello everyone."
I think that we go this route, because this gives her Maximum number of powers. Lash is not that strong.
Zero Core said, "Hello HKA, Zyron, Marty, Reese, Kerzo." Marty said, "Hi Zero."
The guest of honor has arrived. We can finally start.
Let me guess. You're planning on infiltrating the enemy fleet.
Exactly. We position ourselves to strike a crippling blow, then my forces join the fun.
A lot could go wrong.
The assault's been planned for weeks, Shepard. For now, just sit back. Let me steer.
Not the best start to our partnership, are ya?
How things begin isn't nearly as important as how they end. Ray, move through the relay. Signal the fleet to wait. They only follow on my command.
Zero Core said, "So how ya doing, Rob?"
Good, Zero. How are you today?
Cruiser, I don't have you on the flight plan. Identify yourself.
This is Captain Lance. On voice recognition, Alpha Tango Z. We took damage. Seeking repairs.
Identity confirmed, Captain. Hold for approach authorization.
How did you get the captain to say that?
The hard way. That's right. Nice and slow.
Be patient. Get as close as you can.
Fire!
HKA rendition
Signal the fleet through the relay.
said, "Ah." Zero
How you
Core
doing, HK?
said, "I'm good, planning to get the diagnostics done on my SUV soon. Have to pay for the diagnostics to be done before you can even find out how much the work will cost." HKA rendition said, "Extra sub for you at Zero Core." Zero Core said, "It's a great way to fleece their customers." Zero Core said, "Aw, thank you HKA." HKA rendition said, "No worries." HKA
You know,
rendition
Zero,
said, "No asterisk."
the diagnostic on your car does take time. Sometimes it takes a lot of time.
My partner here doesn't have much to say for you.
She's not used to being defeated. It clouds her judgment.
I actually watched a breakdown of a diagnostic this morning on a Dodge truck that took days to track down the problem, and it was in the electronics. And all that diagnostic time
He sounds pretty confident.
is difficult on the mechanics. Now, that's not always the case, but in most instances, the diagnostics, when it's a simple diagnostic, they'll credit you diagnostic fees if they do the repair. Now, that's the way it always was for me. I haven't
Zero Core
seen what the latest fees are.
Well, hopefully it won't take them too long, because I already told them what the issues and symptoms are, so they already have a good idea what tracks to follow.
We can make it.
And yours is an older car, so it should be a little easier to...
Damn it! Program escape.
escape pods for the station.
Let's go! Everyone out! There's no time!
Guess that asshole really did upgrade Omega's outer defenses.
So it would seem.
Zero Core said. Yeah, 2001 when the only computer in it was to run the engine, none of this excess pull in the newer ones.
Yeah, I'm personally tired of the
Hope the other escape pods made
new computerized systems.
Alright, what's our target?
Need to hit the defense system station. Shut down Omega's outer defenses so my ships can land.
Some of the newer cars, if you take the radio out without a certified technician, you could disable the car. And that's just bullshit.
Ground assault. In combat, what you say goes.
Aria relinquishing command? I'll believe it when I see it.
I can be a team player, Commander. I know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
Okay, let's move.
Zero Core said. Not only that, but it has been proven / admitted to by the car companies that they have been selling your GPS data to the insurance companies, and they still do. Zero Core said. I'm so glad my car doesn't have GPS, etc.
I hate GPS data. To me, the worst part about the GPS data is you have to pay for GPS service in most cars. But they'll use it against you for free.
Our pod took out the main exit. Use the controls to lower the blast door. Over here, Shepard. Aria to fleet. You alive out there?
Barely. Holding our own with the Cerberus fleet, but Omega's defenses are shredding us.
Keep my army intact, Gerald. That is your only job. Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Zero Core said. Yes, exactly, Rob. It's sick how they do that to customers, in my opinion.
I'm sorry, we can't activate the GPS in your car unless you pay us for it. But if we want to know where your car is at any time, we'll just turn it on. Well, then You can activate it without me paying for it. You just won't.
Ground team, report in. Gray, you there?
I'm sorry, that's just
Rally them to you.
greed.
Head for the rendezvous hangar. Start prepping for our ships to land. Let's hustle. Every minute, more of my ships get obliterated out there.
Well, do they really?
Zero Core said. Yeah, they actually activate the GPS whether you pay or not. They just only activate their side of it, and block the customer usable parts.
Getting close. Those cannons have to be stopped.
Reese Dancer said. Stream kept crashing on PC, so switched to phone.
Kept crashing. That sucks.
The next area needs to be repressurized. Initiating.
00 Core said. Oh dang, bad luck, Reese.
Tell your boss I'm coming for him. Die!
HKA rendition said. We rise above it.
Repressurization at 47%. Repressurization at 79%.
79%.
Repressurization complete. Access enabled.
That's done it. One of our pods.
We were lucky. Press on.
Reese Dancer said. LOL, totally my fault. I got tons of tabs open for work and I also need to reboot and finish up dreaded updates, but been putting it off till I resolve this stupid Wi-Fi issue for a customer.
You're not the only one who keeps tons of tabs open.
HKA rendition said. I've had a weekly issue with a user too since last week. 00 Core said. Oh, I have finally been insured for my SUV long enough to receive my first insurance cost decrease. Felt good.
Get to the control.
HKA rendition said. Noise.
Nice.
HKA rendition
Indeed.
said. My insurance just went up. 00 Core said. I usually have around 30 tabs open myself, totally not joking. HKA rendition said. Because of the VAT increase of 0.5%. Reese Dancer said. Oh awesome Zero, oh man aka.
What exactly is this rendezvous point?
That's where we're headed. It's a bunker I established on D-Deck for my more sensitive operations.
Federally impenetrable with its own secret hangar and dock.
Independent power source, life support, munitions. You'll see.
HKA rendition. Said. Yeah, hashtag
Deploy
rip.
to D-Deck. Investigate and await further instructions.
I like this Petrovsky guy.
So it begins.
There's a good chance the General knows where we're going.
Then no time for sightseeing. Bray, stay sharp. You might get visitors.
Terrific.
Take the far exit. I've locked down the way we came.
Reese Dancer. Said. LOL, yeah, I'm at 22 open now, but I just closed out of all the tubes I was lurking in since they keep crashing.
We're causing a stir. Good. Feels good to let loose.
I love the Protean rifle.
The Omega skyline. Now I feel like I'm back. Strange. What are those things in the distance?
Some kind of force field.
That's not good.
Please be advised that any non-humans bearing weapons on this station will be shot on sight.
Some of my men.
Failure to comply with server regulations will result in
Getting close to the rendezvous. Let's move.
You can, of course, overheat it.
HKA rendition. Said. I can't. HKA rendition. Said. Do that. I can't have several tabs open. 00 core. Said. Luckily I have 64 GB of RAM, so it takes a massive amount of tabs to crush my browser.
I can run about 25 tabs.
Looks like a gang tag.
The Talons. They used to deface my property too.
When I run mostly text tabs, I can run 25 tabs.
The Talon symbol again.
HKA rendition.
Evidence of a resistance.
Said.
Might be useful.
That's a nice amount of LA RAM.
And I run 32 gig of RAM. However, my primary browser is Opera. Chrome for a secondary browser for a couple of purposes. You ever feel like this is not the way to go? I mean, it's the only way to go, but I'll be damned. This. Where are we going, Arya? This
One
way?
of my soldiers. What the hell is he doing?
00 Core said, I switched to Brave browser myself, after both Chrome and Firefox made some terrible changes.
I just don't trust Chrome for an everyday driver, and Firefox updates way too often.
Max, take them out!
Shutdown imminent. Malfunction detected.
Those mechs are coming through the force field.
Stand. Still, you piece of shit.
Shutdown imminent.
Bastards are fast. Need to check out that force field.
Do you? Well, you check that out.
Over here, Shepard.
I know where the force field is.
Poor idiot. Something tells me these force fields are going to be a problem.
Are we blocked?
Not this time. Come here. This way.
What are you doing?
Letting you in on a secret. Down the ladder.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Spirits, look who's back. Arya Tillip.
Nyreen, what the hell are you doing here?
Playing cat and mouse, mostly. Just trying to stay alive. If it wasn't for these tunnels.
My tunnels. I'm sure glad I showed them to you.
If you hadn't, I'd be dead or locked up by now.
Arya doesn't trust easily. I guess you're a good friend.
I don't know. Are we, Arya?
Shepard, this is Nyreen Kandros, ex-Turian military. We go way back. I've got a lot of questions, but they'll have to wait. Follow us, we'll get you to safety.
I'll do my best.
Ready to put that gun to good use?
You have no idea how ready. So why are you back, Arya?
To reclaim what's mine.
Left something behind, I take it.
Not something. Everything.
Okay, so she's already got the M8. I don't want the M8. And she's happy with just a shotgun and a machine pistol. I think we're good.
What's the fleet's status?
Still landing inside the bunker.
Keep the enemy out. Lock it down. Now.
Lower blast doors. Lower the blast doors.
Alright, she's using the katana. Let's modify her katana for... Ignore 25% of armor. So increase, this is, ignores 25% of armor, and this ignores 25% of armor. But that reduces 60% of... So let's, not do that. Let's do, just the one. I don't want her reducing damage. It says it's increasing damage. Well, I guess it is increasing damage. It's ignoring armor, even though it's reducing damage. So that's... yeah. I don't have any damage increasing options here. Alright, this one increases the size of the thermal clip. This one increases the chance that for every round to not use the thermal clip. Might as well increase her accuracy. And capacity. There we go.
Great. Why aren't the cannons online?
Something's jamming them. Trying to identify.
We'll flank the enemy. Get them off you.
How do we get them off of them? Off of them. There we go.
Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Vault Girl 145
We'll find
said,
him.
"Hello
VG.
RP, happy Monday."
Incoming.
Happy Monday, VG. How you doing?
Find that engineer.
I think I found him.
Marty said, "Hi VG." Vault Girl 145 said, "Not too bad, thank you." Vault Girl 145 said, "Hello Marty." Reese Dancer said, "Howdy VG."
I'm on. Focus on the Atlas.
Vault Girl 145 said, "Hello Reese."
Let's get inside.
Bunker team, retract the bridge and lower the blast door. We're coming in.
Glandry Mage said, "Hello RP and everyone in chat."
Mr. Mage, welcome aboard.
Glandry Mage said, "HPW is Omega." Glandry Mage said, "Seems a bit messy." Vault Girl 145 said,
Arya, I
"Hello
know this place is
Glantry."
built like a fortress.
Marty
Is it safe now that the general's clued
said,
in?
"Hi Mage." Glantry Mage
Oh,
said,
Omega's
"How is?"
Yeah, I feel like a sitting duck here.
It is a little messy right now.
Sitting around, and you both should know I assume nothing. And on that front, Nyreen, you left Omega fairly angry with me. I wasn't aware
Glandry
you'd returned.
Mage
Explain
said,
yourself.
"Vault
The truth
Girl
is,
and
I never
Marty."
left. In fact, I went to great lengths to keep from you.
I'm not easily duped. But why?
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
Well, you always said I'd be the death of you.
Nyreen has military training. We can put her to good use.
00 Core
You're so quick to
said,
trust, huh, Shepard?
"Hello again
Nyreen
Glandry."
never approved of Omega's, what did you call it? Moral bankruptcy? Are you willing to help defend it now?
You'll find me very willing
Glandry
to liberate
Mage
this station.
said,
Your combat skills
0.
seem a little rusty, but you're still a good shot. See my duty officer. Bray, keep an eye on her.
Will do.
All right, Shepard, we need to move fast. I'm itching for revenge.
If you think I'm gonna let you carve a bloody path through this campaign, you're sadly mistaken.
And if you think you're going to change me, well, you're welcome to try. Once up and running, this bunker will provide recon and secret access to much of the station. I'd appreciate it if you would quickly eyeball operations, see that things are setting up smoothly.
What will you be doing?
Checking in on my forces. I need to know how many survived the assault before I can plan the attack.
Perhaps you forgot you put me in charge of the military operation.
All clear.
Sir.
Cerberus knows we're here. We'll be setting up combat ships, so pay attention to the roster updates. We also want supplies. This is me saying make every damn.
Supplies are gonna be tight. We haven't lost that ship yet. We need we haven't lost that ship.
What is it?
I've been tasked with increasing this command center's control of Omega's operating systems. I've hacked surveillance on many decks, tapped various internal communication conduits, but I can only reach so far. There are terminals in Cerberus-controlled areas, and, well, you could get your hands on them. When you find these terminals, a simple input code will give me access privileges and more influence on station systems.
Easy enough?
Good. I'll keep an eye on my board, and I'll let you know when my codes are activated. Thanks.
Sir. Rock, you there? I swear, if you don't answer soon... Finally. Where are you? You don't know? Seriously? Look, just check your Omni tool for the station schematics. What do you mean your Omni tool is broken? Rock, that's not good. Right. I'm not helping. Sorry. Look, I'll just talk you back to the bunker, okay? Aria wants to talk to you.
Aria wants a lot.
Can't get this right.
Human. Shepard.
Yeah, it looks like there's only one side mission to pick up.
Keep an eye out for panels. I'll cross-reference with my station schematics to try and figure out where you are. What?
Az, how are we looking?
All systems operational. Full Omega schematics coming online now.
Let's take a look. I see. Shepard, those force fields we saw. The General has them set up everywhere.
He's controlling access across the station.
What are these dark areas?
Many sections of Omega are powered down. I'm betting power is being siphoned to run those force fields.
Find the source, priority 1.
And we'll need a full tactical assessment of all Cerberus positions.
I'll get on it.
Shepard, we have work to do. Our losses were significant. We can't field an army large enough to face down Cerberus.
Then we need to find allies. Story of my life.
We've confirmed there is a Merc gang that's still active. The Talons are resisting the occupation. Not my first choice, but they're all we've got.
Then it's time to play diplomat.
And if the current leader won't join us, the next one will.
Sorry to interrupt.
What is it?
I turned away for a second to offload supplies. When I looked back,
You lost her.
well,
We're locked down. She's got to be here somewhere.
This bunker has secret access points to other parts of the station. Unfortunately, Nyreen knows them. Damn it, Gray. That was really short on manpower. We have to focus on getting the Talons on board. Shepard, I'll meet you at the armory exit when you're ready to go. But don't keep me waiting.
Commander, just a reminder, Commander. When you find Cerberus terminals, please input my access code.
Thank you.
this area is still unsecured. Off limits for now, Commander.
That's it. Everything we had is prepped and ready. It's... Get up. Keep an eye out for medical.
Aria
Good
is
luck out there.
Carian Moss, so I'm not going to keep her waiting at all. And there's my points. This increases the force, or use 2 powers in a row by giving the first power a 15% chance to cause no cooldown. That's what I wanted to upgrade to here. Now it's only a 15% chance, but I'll take it. Now this one is increase melee damage by 30%, damage protection by 20% for 30 seconds after an enemy is killed by melee. That's not me. Increase health and shield bonus by 25%. That's me.
HKA rendition. Said. Hey Glantry. HKA rendition. Said. And Marty. HKA rendition. Said. Extra sub for you at Glantry Mage.
now we've got...
HKA rendition. Said. And you at Vault Girl 145.
What's your history with this game?
Some mutually beneficial dealings and some occasional violence. The Talons weren't even a blip on our radar until the
Marty
plague in 2185.
said.
Your little war
Hi
against the
HK.
other gangs left a vacuum.
Not my intention.
Yeah, we appreciate you,
Glandry
HK.
Mage.
Their leader Darius
said.
took advantage of the situation
Thanks.
and carved the Talons a bigger piece
HKA
of
rendition.
the local drug trade.
Said. Can't find a
Are
channel
we
for you
enlisting them
at
because
Marty.
they're good, or because we need numbers?
HKA rendition. Said.
Hey.
We'll
Their
have to
cannon
link
fodder,
that.
we're using them because they're the only
HKA
game in
rendition.
town.
Said. Or a mod will have to link that.
Yeah, one of my mods would be happy to link Marty's
You're
channel
gonna
for
let
you.
them know that?
Relax, Shepard. This is how it works on Omega. Just let me do the talking and...
Commander, Cerberus forces are scrambling. Looks like an attack on the Talons. Judging from comm chatter, the priority target is in the area. Could be the Talon leader.
Looks like we fight our way through Cerberus to get to them.
Let's move.
Commander, confirming Cerberus activity in your area. Let's see if I can hack their comm system.
00 core. Said. https://www.youtube.com/channel/ukfizi7eja5ipdcx9becb31a.
Thank you, Zero.
HKA rendition. Said. Thanks 0. HKA rendition. Said.
One
Zoop
of these
to at
air
Marty.
shafts should lead us to Talon territory.
00 core. Said. Marty's channel link. Happy
it?
face. Vault Girl 145. Said. Hello HKA.
The terminal is active. Thank you, Commander.
What is going on over here? I don't know.
Marty. Said. Or just Marty 61 plays. Marty. Said. LOL.
Az here. I've hacked into the Cerberus comms. Patching you in now.
Marty. Said. Thank you HKA.
Power's offline.
There should be a control switch for the generator nearby.
Turns on power the last one we hit, but something feels off. Patrol patterns, display table spitting out. I'd recommend another for try to extract civilians.
Looks like they were using this to observe the detainment centers.
That tower is the Talon outpost we're heading for.
Looks like the Talons are given as good as they get.
Commander, Cerberus communications indicate that the high-priority target is nearby. Their forces will be directly on your path to the Talon outpost.
Understood.
Solarian.
HKA rendition. Said. Heya. HKA rendition. Said. Pleasure, pleasure.
Alright, look for anything that I need to click on. Like that.
My influence over station systems has just extended by 77%, Commander. Thank you.
Let me off the scenery. Yeah, just be dramatic about it, Area. Hey, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy watching you jump over things, but... The drawback of needing to pick up stuff for that arms dealer in Citadel is I can't not grab everything. If it even looks like it might be something, I have to go look at it.
Spend 45.
Thank you, Commander.
Said. Howdy.
Spen, welcome aboard. How you doing today?
I don't think so.
Take care of the wounded, and scavenge what you can. I want us out of here ASAP.
You heard the boss. Move it.
Looks like we found the Talon leader.
Nyreen, aren't you full of surprises?
Arya. The deception was necessary. I needed to figure out what your plans were. The people in Omega depend on us. I couldn't risk compromising your operation.
Not exactly standard procedures for a street gang.
When Cerberus invaded, the Talons were a mess. I brought new direction. The General's been hunting us ever since. Right now, he's attacking one of our outposts. That's where I need to be.
We're done here, boss.
Right. Arya, Commander Shepard, whatever you're here for, the answer's no. Kindly escort yourselves off Talon territory.
HKA rendition.
We'll talk about it after
Said.
we reach your outpost.
Ah.
That's a generous offer. Arya, does the Commander also speak for you?
Not the way I would have put it, but that's the idea.
HKA rendition. Said. Extra
Alright
sub
then.
for you at spend
Come with me.
45.
Alright, what is this Faceton? It's not as good as the rifle that I'm using, so I'm going back to my favorite, but how does it weigh up against oh, no, 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 it's less than hers. Although the Valkyrie is more accurate, does more damage, it weighs more. But more accurate and does more damage, that's an interesting combination. But she's got to stick with her M8.
You noticed the biotic grenades?
You always did like blowing things up, given half a chance.
Alright, so I think I got all of the computer terminals on my way through too, so
Rampart mechs incoming! cover their retreat.
The M560 Hydra. I don't know what it does. But it's a heavy. And I got it for free. I don't know if I want to shoot it with this. I don't know what kind of damage this does.
This way. Alright, that tells me that my laundry is definitely done this time. Catwalk access. Oh, we're going to the catwalk. I hear the girls there are fine. I hope you're not afraid of heights.
Finally, a little recognition.
Actually, Arya, I'm target alpha.
Okay, that's what that thing does.
Reese Dancer said, "Nothing like alarm going off to alert the enemy, LOL."
I know, right? Not towards the bomb, you asshole.
HKA rendition. Set. Minor details.
Most people would ask, why is Shepard doing his laundry while he's here? That was a cool heavy weapon. Probably would have been useful against the mech. I hear that that thing. Nothing left to snag down here.
Lockdown system's been compromised so many times it hardly knows up from down anymore. Nyrene to base. Need an engineer at the catwalk's entrance. Doors jammed again. This may take a moment.
You're not just using the catwalks as a secret passage to the base, are you?
A long drop is the best way to get rid of unwanted guests around here.
Are those doors open yet?
They're working on it. They've hacked the bridge controls. Doors open. Let's go. Hurry up. I need to get to my people.
Relax.
Boss, it's good to see you, boss.
See, your people are right here.
We'll be evacuating this location as soon as possible. Try not to interfere with my people's work.
Intel just reported in. The group of civilians we managed to evac arrived safely at the other outpost.
Yeah, that's not a fascist-looking salute. Okay.
Routine sweeps reporting nothing new on the adjutant presence.
Adjutants?
Creatures created by Cerberus. They eviscerate their victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
Don
Some
Goff
kind of Reaper-based weapon.
said,
I fought them before
"Hey
in
guys."
Nightmare.
Hey, Don, welcome aboard.
After you left, Cerberus lost control of them. Those things tore apart the gangs, then attacked everyone in sight. If Cerberus hadn't found a way to contain them, the entire station would be infected by now.
Keeping your people alive through that couldn't have been easy.
I watched friends get turned into monsters, and I had to kill them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an outpost to defend.
The adjutant's really got under her skin.
Hey, Commander. I just wanted to say thank you.
Here, we found more medical supplies.
Did you? Because I can't pick any up there. Word is the attack on the station was led by Arya and that she's on board now. Boss is heading off to investigate. Try to stay out of trouble while she's gone and don't get caught. Our forces are tied down right now, so rescue options are limited.
Cerberus is backing off for now. Make sure the scouts keep an eye out for the next attack.
You've done an excellent job, Nyreen, but I'll be taking over now. You know what happens to people who argue with me.
And if I say no, you'll just kill me and take over? My
Don
people won't
Goff
stand for that.
said, anyone can be stealthy without alarms.
Loyal. Either way, I'll get what I want.
Not this time.
The truth is, none of us can do this alone. Our only chance is to join forces.
You might be right, but the people of Omega are my priority.
You take over one gang and you think you're ready to decide what's best for Omega? Nyreen, watch and learn.
Everything's in place. The entire station's connected.
People of Omega, I have returned. Cerberus believes they have beaten you. They believe they have you under control. They are gravely mistaken. You are the lawless of the galaxy. You cannot be beaten, and you will never be controlled.
Don Goff
Be ready,
said, their
Your
voices
chance to
always threw
strike
me.
out
How does
against
bony
your
fish face
oppressors
sound
is
so
coming.
feminine?
Together
LOL.
we will take Omega back!
That's your plan? Throw civilians at Cerberus?
Anything is better than being locked up like mindless animals.
Yeah,
waiting
it's
for slaughter.
I know what you're up to, Arya. And I don't like it. I have civilians.
It's almost like somebody who you'd end up
Alright, let's get
buying a drink for, and then you look in the face and you're like, but the face.
My people love a good street fight. When it breaks loose, they'll be ready. Nyreen's code of ethics won't let her sit by if civilians are exposed. It's what makes her utterly predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Cerberus is launching another offensive.
Looks like I'm not the only one who didn't like your little speech, Arya.
Glad I got his attention.
Commander, landing pads are yours. My people and I will hold the main doors.
Got it.
So if I have the responsibility for landing pads,
Don Goff said, I get it, figuring out an accent for something that doesn't have lips that move, that could be difficult.
on our way.
Oh, we'll be there in a minute. I have to look to see if these guys have any tech that I need to steal. Because, you know, stolen tech is how we win this war.
Thank you.
You thought that was a great idea, throwing that grenade, huh?
Don Goff said, I'm over full. Made stuffed pork loin roast. It was too good.
Oh, that sounds great, Don.
LOL.
Oh, look at that. I just 15%ed again.
That's it. Cerberus is pulling out.
Reese Dancer
Let's talk, Shepard.
said, yummy.
The Talons will join your
Reese
cause.
Dancer
Someone's gotta
said,
make sure you don't run roughshod
howdy
over
Dawn.
our people.
You see, Shepard.
Don
Yes.
Goff
She said I
said,
was predictable and
hey
therefore
Reese,
easy to manipulate.
00 Core
Pretty much word for word.
said,
She thinks she's playing.
hello Don, and that sounds tasty. I made homemade hamburger mac and cheese
thing,
last
though,
night myself.
I maintain command over my
Don
people.
Goff
This is not up
said,
for debate.
hey
Just have
0
them ready.
00 Core said, and I have plenty for a couple days too.
We're almost there, Shepard. The Talons will be the frontline fodder. Now we just need to bring down the force fields to clear the way to Afterlife.
Which will release Omega civilians.
Cerberus will have a million fires to put out. In one fell swoop, we'll have the people in the Talons working for us.
You might not want to compromise your alliance before it even takes shape.
I've learned not to put much stock in truth and goodwill.
It might be time to start again.
Tell you what, I'll take it under advisement. Now, I'll be at the command console plotting our next move.
Things are starting to heat up over here.
Don Goff said, stuffed with cheddar and homemade sage dressing with fresh jalapeno slices.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Don Goff said, not a pork loin roast, far more tender.
Cunningly, I have a plan to recoup my losses since the Cerberus takeover. Informative, the General threw out Aria's couch from Afterlife. Upon taking over, I would like to gain her favor by returning it. Temptingly, if you find it and send me the coordinates, I will make it worth your while.
It's not a priority, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Appreciative. Upon success, I will give you a finder's fee for your trouble.
I'll let you know.
00 Core said, you're making me hungry. Don Goff said, I have plenty, come get a plate. LOL. Reese Dancer said, I've been trying to figure out what to make with hamburger for the last 20 minutes. I think I'm going to steal Zero's meal. Hate cooking for 2 people. Don Goff said, peas and baked potatoes to go with it.
I've blocked enemy access to critical areas. The frontal assault should be less treacherous.
Reese Dancer said, scratch that, I'll race ya to Don's Zero. Don Goff said, in a pinch I like to make mac and cheese and crumbled ground beef in it.
Scouts are ready to go.
Talk to me, Az.
I've located the source that's powering the Cerberus force fields.
Yes, I see.
Don Goff
Shepard, take a look at this.
said, heavy on the black pepper.
The general is
00 core.
I like black pepper.
The way I made mine was by melting a partial block of American cheese in milk for the cheese sauce, then fry up some hamburger and add the 2 to the pasta.
Processing plant for one of
I slept in today because the on Tuesdays I donate plasma, so the kids walk the dogs for me. I like them to walk later.
Exactly 0. That's some good stuff for a fast meal.
Not without me.
Ari, my patrol, quarter in the perimeter.
So I've been training the dogs to walk later, so I get up later as a result, because if I wake up too early, the dogs insist on going out early. And as a result, today I skipped breakfast and I decided to have brunch instead. Ended up making, or trying to make tornado eggs.
Don Goff said, the kids like it with tuna instead of ground beef.
We're going to war together. I'll make sure we can rely on each other.
Agreed, Commander. Glad one of you isn't on a power trip.
Go wait by the med bay, Irene. We'll join you shortly.
00 core said,
Shepard, I have last minute orders.
yeah, I
to
won't
dole
buy
out.
mac
I'll
and
meet you
cheese
there,
anymore. I always make it from scratch now.
And I've come close to pulling off the tornado eggs once.
00 core
I know time
said,
is short, but I was hoping
that's
we could
the
talk
best part. You can use anything. Sausage is good too. Reese Dancer said, me too. 0. Don Goff
I'm not trying to undermine Ari.
said,
I know she
I
has
like
to
to put some cheddar and Swiss in it too.
Let her have
Reese
revenge.
Dancer
I'm not doing this for
said,
me, and I'm not doing
what
it
are
for
tornado
Aria or what we
eggs?
once had.
It's
You're
like a
wrong,
scrambled egg,
said,
except for
I
instead
can't
of
eat none of that store-bought noodle stuff.
instead of
Incredibly powerful forces are about
00 core
scrambling it all and breaking it apart.
Hello, wrong. You're wrong. Said,
Hey, wrong.
they
Welcome
also
aboard.
put a pound of salt in all those pre-mixed stuff.
You
You're wrong.
put it in the
said,
pan and you
Hail.
try and keep it as a solid sheet. And as the bottom firms up, use chopsticks, and you pull towards
Don
the
Goff
center,
said,
and you twist.
tornado eggs are basically an omelette twisted into a swirl while it's cooking.
And as you twist,
Marty said,
the still liquid
gotta
egg
run.
pulls
Chow
out,
time.
and
I'll
it
leave you
continues
on.
twisting and cooking.
Remember to smash the like, folks.
Thank you,
Have a
Marty.
great week all. Don Goff said, hey, wrong.
What's your impression of Petrovsky?
An adversary worthy of respect, and not just because he's shrewd. When I was
00
starting to organize
core
the Talons, he offered
said,
amnesty to anyone who
yes,
sat down
that's
their
true.
way.
The homemade version
my
is
people
naturally
surrendered.
low sodium.
And he made good on his word.
So he has a code.
And as near as I can tell, it doesn't exactly match the elusive man's.
Are your people ready for the fight?
Vault Girl
You needn't worry about the
145
Talons, Shepard.
said, enjoy
What
Marty.
thieves and scoundrels want,
Don
they
Goff
serve with integrity now.
said,
We're
I
fighting
like to
for a
melt
better
cheese
world.
into the center
I have
like
to
a
wonder if the
volcano.
same can be said for our sorry friend.
Yeah, in my case today, they firmed up way too quick,
Don
and I
Goff
wasn't able to get the twist.
said, hey,
So
Marty.
it became just a sheet of egg?
Said. When compared to the powder, I mean.
I was happy in the Turian military, but when my biotic abilities started to manifest, my superiors saw fit to reallocate me. They practically locked me away. I couldn't use my skills to benefit my people.
I am not a...
I floated around the galaxy.
Enjoy your meal, Marty.
I'm not an excellent chef by any means, but...
More like I lost my way
Reese
here.
Dancer. Said.
Then there was this
Oh, I've seen that. Didn't realize that's what they were called.
I'll admit.
Yeah, they're very,
A little bit of that to rub off on me.
very popular in Korean cooking.
For all the drama between us, I'm grateful to Arya. She helped me remember who I am.
Don Goff
It took a lot to break away
said.
from her.
That powder is good for sprinkling on kindling to start a fire.
You're a veteran. Why are you so disturbed by these adjutants?
I know fighting Reapers is old hat to you,
Don
Commander.
Goff
But these
said. Like Doritos. 00 Core
they could still be out
said.
there. And if they return,
At Don Goff,
I don't
really?
even think about what would happen
You're
to
wrong.
Omega's people.
Said.
The image of that
Eggs
drives
are a
me.
good base to learn many cooking techniques easy at home. You're wrong. Said. If there's a way to cook, you can cook an egg learning to do it.
That's true. That's true. And there's a YouTube channel called Aaron and Claire. I really like a lot of their videos, and he does a lot of egg
Fear
dishes.
that disrupting it could destabilize other systems on the station. I hope we'll proceed with care and certainty.
I think I've covered everything I have.
I appreciate it, Nyree. We're heading out soon.
I'll be ready.
Don Goff said. Fried rice with egg and yum sauce.
Yeah, I think we've got all the upgrades here, so 8 points.
Don Goff said. If I wasn't already stuffed, I'd be making myself hungry again.
That requires 5. So let's see, I could put another 4 in here. Okay, she has 5 points to spend. I could put 3 and 2. Which could bring Lash up. Let's see what Lash looks like with 2 more levels. Recharge speed increase and damage increase.
00 Core
And
said. You made me hungry enough to now heat up some of my mac and cheese AFK.
am I the only one
Don Goff
who thinks...
said. LOL, sorry 0.
Am I the only one who thinks that the symbol they made for Lash looks like a penis?
Don Goff said. Don't forget to add some butter to smooth it up.
Increase power duration by 35%. So that gives 168 over 5.4 instead, so an extra second and a half basically. And this gives more damage. I think we're going to increase Lash.
I'm arriving at one of the ESO processing powered down, so we'll have to pry open the door.
I'll get it.
Access to the mine should be on the far side.
And the reactor is beyond that?
According to the schematics. I ran Omega and Irene. I didn't work the mines.
Don Goff said,
You had indentured
those symbols
servants
are a
for
little
that.
strange.
Spirits.
Relax. They're all Cerberus.
They've been ripped to shreds.
Don Goff said, the one looks like you're running out of gas, the other looks like you're about to listen to some music.
Put on this CD and turn it up. Yeah.
Don Goff said, I'm not super familiar with this game, I forget what I was playing when this game came out.
Well, this is,
More dead.
It's a bloodbath. I've got a bad feeling. We shouldn't be...
Quiet. What's that sound?
An adjutant.
Oh no. General must have locked this place down to keep it inside.
the hard part here in this game, in this level specifically, is knowing where the hell to go. There's so many options. I mean, you get lost so quickly. Alright. Until you get the power started, you can't even see where you're going. And you kind of don't have a good
The elevator to the mines is through that door.
It's deactivated.
Then we need to power this place up. There should be a master circuit breaker somewhere.
These pipes power the door. We should follow them.
Don Goff said, I think I was into Dishonored when this came out.
Dishonored was a good game. Still is. I mean, I shouldn't say it like it disappeared.
Need to find the power breaker. Follow the pipe.
Don Goff said, Mass Effect 1 was very frustrating to me for some reason.
Oh, why? I'm trying to follow
This
the
way,
pipe.
Shepard. The whispering's receding.
Maybe the adjutant doesn't like its odds.
Don't kid yourself. I've seen one of those things take down a squad of soldiers.
Down this ladder.
There's the power control.
When this is over, there'll be a lot of repairs to make.
I hope you'll focus on the civilian areas first.
You are relentless.
That's one thing we have in common.
Spirit!
Unload on it.
Nightwing, wake up!
I hate those things.
Hate should make you deadlier. That looked like fear to me.
All right, back to the door.
Don Goff said, I made old-fashioned banana pudding with graham crackers for dessert. I think it's chilled. Going to go have some.
Oh,
Have a
that
great
sounds
night.
good. Good night, Don.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Another one.
Fire at will.
How about you fire at it instead? What did Will ever do to you?
Shepard, look alive! More adjutants!
We can't let them escape.
Alvin Gaming said, Hey Rock and all in chat.
Hey, Alvin. Welcome aboard.
I think we got them all.
00 Core
Let's try the elevator again.
said,
Stay alert.
Hello Alhoon.
All right, into the elevator.
I'll seal the door. Just in case.
On to the mines. What's eating you?
Just processing. It's clear the General sealed that area to keep the adjutants in.
Along with some unlucky soldiers.
Yes. The creatures killed them, but didn't turn them into more adjutants. Can't shake it. Something's off.
You're just spooked.
There's a rhythm to this place, Arya. To Cerberus. If you'd stuck it out here, maybe you'd feel it too.
Whatever's in our way, we'll deal
The
with.
adjutants needed to feed. If they made more adjutants, there'd be less soldiers to
Reese
feed
Dancer
on.
Drills. Damn it.
said,
They shouldn't be straining
Hello
like
again
that.
Alhoon.
Cerberus must be working them hard.
Access to the reactor is somewhere on the upper level.
Let's find a way up there.
Alhoon Gaming said, is D.O.G on Planet Crafter? Alhoon Gaming said, did you enjoy last night then, Rob?
I did. Thank you. I definitely want to explore the whole place.
We can use that maintenance elevator across the way.
Good.
We need to find an alternate route across.
So there's nothing to get over there.
Reese Dancer said, he is, but he's gonna have to get off soon, eat, and get set up. Alhoon Gaming said, LOL.
Is that how you planned on getting
Looks like that goes under the conveyor belt.
done in, Mr. Cerberus Man?
Alhoon Gaming
Bastards are running this
said,
place too hot. It'll burn out.
that's my membership's up and running.
Stay
Finally,
focused.
Rob. Zero Core said,
I think
Congrats,
this is going to get
Alvin.
us there.
Awesome, Alvin. Very, very nice.
Head up.
I know we can head up, but first I want to explore.
Alvin Gaming said. Yet it took me almost a yard to sort out my AdSense problem.
Well, it sucks that it took you that long to straighten it out, but it's good that it is straightened out. Arya's really going to be angry with me for just wandering around here. Ah, the elevator's over there.
Made it. Hit the switch.
Is that how elevators work?
They know our target. Expect heavy reinforcements.
Just stay focused and find the access point to the reactor.
Looks like Cerberus invaded here. Killed everyone.
Now we're paying them back in kind.
I'm sure your dead workers feel much better now.
No, the dead feel nothing.
The elevator to the reactor is across the way.
Careful. This place is falling apart.
Yeah, you're full of OSHA violations, Arya. I'll write you tickets later.
Strange. We're not being attacked anymore.
Yep, be ready for anything.
are you grinning, Arya?
We're almost there. When the force fields come down, this war finally begins.
For some of us, it started months ago.
That wasn't war, baby. That was just warm-up. There's the reactor, straight ahead.
Yeah.
I commend you. Your plan of attack was impeccable.
Looks like we were expecting it.
More like lured.
I knew the reactor would be the hard target. I gave you no choice but this route.
It's too bad you're on the elusive man's side, Petrovsky.
I'm on humanity's side. You're the ones trying to start a war for the glory of Arya. But now it's over.
This isn't over until your next of kin can't identify you.
I love your bravado, but have the sense to know when you're beaten. You've been neutralized, and I can leave you there to rot. You might as well give up.
Never.
Arya, what are you thinking?
I'm not going out like this. Arya, don't!
What the hell is she trying to do?
Win at any cost.
Damn it, Arya, you're forcing my hand. We'll do it your way then.
Irene, Max!
Alright, we just have to kill enough of them to generate the...
Shepard, I can't hold this much longer! Go!
this, Commander. There's more at stake than you know. That reactor powers life support systems for dozens of wards across the station. Shut it down and thousands of people perish.
You hearing this, Arya?
Yes, and I don't care. Shut it down! Shepard, don't! Try rerouting power away from the force fields.
Damn it. Hold tight down there.
Rerouting the power to maintain the other systems.
Are you crazy? We're almost spent. Irene, watch your flank.
This is who you're working for, Shepard. She doesn't care who gets hurt.
What are you waiting for? Overload the reactor.
She'd just thrown thousands of lives away.
Shepard, Irene's down. I'm stabilizing. You can't reroute power in time. Hit the fucking overload. Now.
This shouldn't be that hard. Maybe something inside is holding you back. Maybe deep down you're starting to think the galaxy might be better off without her. She's never going to learn. She'll never change. Even if you win, Omega loses.
Enough.
So be it.
All units, battle stations, prepare for attack. Get the demolition crews into position.
You okay?
Despite your best efforts to kill me, your soft heart almost cost me everything.
Quiet, Arya. It worked. Shepard saved us without sacrificing innocent lives. I applaud him.
I suppose. Whatever. You
Yeah, stop.
Max in there, Irene. Very impressive.
But?
Why can't you bring that same grit when adjutants attack? It's pathetic. You tense up at the mere mention of those abominations.
Lay off. She just saved you.
I'm trying to help her, Shepard. Call it tough love. The war's starting. I don't mean to miss it.
She's never been big on thank yous. Getting reports. All force fields down. Civilians taking to the streets in droves. Cerberus pulling back.
That won't last.
The people don't have the training to go up against Cerberus front lines. They'll be wiped out.
Civilian casualties can't be avoided. You'll have to accept this.
Say what you will, Arya. I won't allow senseless deaths.
Do what you can to protect them.
Of course, Commander.
Arya, right here.
Report.
My team is scouting the maintenance tunnels. We've encountered Cerberus forces escorting engineers. They're moving gear. Look to be setting explosives to the station's central support columns.
Great, engage. Delay them as long as you can. We're coming.
Got it. Roll out, people.
If they detonate the main column, they'll cut off the way to Afterlife. The Talon offensive will be stopped cold.
So we split up.
Yes. Irene, lead the frontal assault. Shepard and I will meet you in the markets after we've taken care of those bombs.
Of course. But don't count on me building your memorials if you get yourselves killed.
I like it when you're feisty. The only route to the central column is through the tunnels.
Reinforcements!
Alright. Can't save in this combat. They want us to shut down this catwalk. I think we might have just shut down this catwalk.
Took up the catwalk, but we can extend the dam in the control room. That should get us across.
Let me look up how much further this battle lasts, because I have an appointment after stream. Come on. That's not telling me they... Alright, it's... telling me I've... From this point, it's gonna be more than an hour. So I think... before we do this stage, I'm going to thank everybody for coming out for the almost 4 hours that we have been out here playing Mass Effect. This way, I can still get my stuff done this afternoon and not be running my ass off from this point forward. I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting the channel. I want to remind everybody that there's a hot fix for Fallout 76. If it does not fix the keyboard issues that Marcus and Draco Invictus are having, we're likely not going to be running the Tipsy Tuesday event tomorrow night. So stay fluid on that one. If not, I'll be back on Wednesday with Sea of Thieves. So until then,
145
take care, everybody.
Said,
check in on friends and
all.
family.
004
Make sure everybody's doing
said,
okay. I'm
Have
Rob.
a great night, Rob. Have a
Thanks
great
for
night,
gaming
everyone.
with RP.